Oh God. Okay, so the title of this episode: Chloe does Lucifer. No, she doesn't.
You know, it's trying to get us excited, but we all
No,
know she
no,
won't.
I'm not excited for it. I'm not.
Also, I want to go ahead and clear something up. We do look at the comments. We hear you all out. We will not skip any of season 3 if we can avoid it.
Exactly.
Because we do see like everybody saying yes, it's filler, but it's good because of the characters, which was my problem with it because we do love the characters. I don't want to miss that filler with them.
Yeah, and especially because last episode we got an awesome character arc with Ella, where she basically was just like, "Oh hey, by the way, I count cards and I'm a good gambler."
That's the hard part though, because like we love the characters, we want to see the filler, but like it's a little too much.
I want to see who the fuck the Sinner Man is. I want to like carry on with the main plot already.
I do think that no matter what, there was too much filler. The season just should not be that long.
But I will say this also: the episode Off the Record where we find out about Dr. Harris's ex-husband.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool.
That was just, whew.
They're not bad episodes. That's what makes it hard to even consider skipping them, though.
Yeah.
But it's more like there's so much Lucifer that we're going to be recording this into 2022.
Probably.
Now I've done the math.
We are, yeah.
And like...
I mean, hell, Blind Wave, they're in season 4 right now, and I think they're about halfway through it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it takes so long to watch the show that it's kind of difficult sometimes to like record.
It is.
I don't really like recording super long shows for that reason. I think I learned my lesson with Game of Thrones.
Well, Game of Thrones, the thing is, we were trying to catch up way too fast.
We were watching it really fast.
Yeah. Whereas here, we're sort of taking our time.
Which has its own level of frustration because we want to find out what happens.
Yeah.
So, like, I kind of like when we watch, like, Castlevania because, like, those episodes are short and there's only, like, 10 of them, you know?
Yeah, and plus, it's concurrent. We watch it concurrently with the season. Oh, yeah. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do next. Hopefully, something good.
But yeah, we'll try our best to not skip anything in season 3 because neither of us want to lose out in the filler anyway. But...
Yeah. Anyway, we have the episode queued up here. Let's give it a watch. This is Chloe.
Oh, also, I don't have tits now.
That's true, yeah.
This is the first Lucifer episode.
Post tits.
Because the last one we made a big deal about how the next one I wouldn't, and then we didn't even mention it.
I mean, yeah, but also, yeah, Quinn does not have tits anymore.
See, I don't even know if they can tell because I wear black all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they can see the difference.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. Here we go.
What? Well, I want to conquer real estate, not men's socks.
So then be the shoe.
Please, I am not a shoe. Clearly, I'm a top hat, so come on, hand it over.
You want it? It's gonna cost you.
Oh, well, name your price, urchin.
Oh, I'm not talking fake money.
She slammed you.
Well, playing Monopoly.
And how does Linda feel about this little ruse of yours?
I'm sure that the doctor would love to dissect me, but she's taken some time off to deal with the death in the family, so...
I had no idea. I should go check on her.
Yes, excellent
Yes,
idea.
please
You
do.
do that.
Lucy, I'm liking this new you. Boring suits you, brother.
Don't you dare say that again.
Now this poor victim, she is boring.
You don't know anything about her.
Oh, don't we?
I don't like that color.
Work, dull
That
clothes,
is a good
beige
color on him.
furniture.
I don't like it.
Even her
What? It's burgundy.
I don't like that color.
Come on. What's wrong with burgundy?
Uh-uh.
You're just used to seeing him in black.
I like black.
Yeah, I do too. But I get it. But you got to add in some flavor every now and again. Otherwise, you got nothing but a
I
void.
wouldn't even be mad if they did like a bright red, but like I don't like maroon.
That's not maroon. That's burgundy.
That's the same fucking color.
It is fucking not. It is fucking.
That's
okay.
literally the same color, Nate.
No. Maroon versus burgundy.
Oh my god, it's so barely different. One of them has a more purple undertone and one has
Maroon
more red.
is purple. Burgundy is red.
It's like the same. But that suit is burgundy, I suppose, technically.
Okay, thank you.
And
but I will relate, and I will say, I like this color, but I did still prefer the black.
it's a strange suit color.
It is, but honestly, maybe he's switching it up a little bit. Maybe they'll mention it. Maybe Chloe will just be like, also, what's with the red?
It looks same. And he'll be like, it's burgundy. No, she'll say, what's up with the maroon?
Safe. No mangoes, no papayas, not even a measly avocado.
Her name's Kim Jones, 29. She's a computer engineer. We ran a full background check, but we couldn't find anything noteworthy.
A fellow nerd. I'm sure you're in a better place now.
I wish Adeel were here so we could see what boring actually looks like. Can you believe that he said I've become boring? It's absurd.
Oh, I don't know. Monopoly doesn't really sound like the old Lucifer. And I have to say, you have become a bit more normal.
How dare you?
Let's talk less about Lucifer and more about the murder.
Crime scene
How
selfie?
dare.
Really? Classy move.
And that is Esther, our victim's roommate. She found the body when she came home from partying.
What's such a dynamic young lady doing living with a Kim? Well, never mind. She looks traumatized. I'll go comfort her.
Oh, for God's sake.
Excuse me. No photos at a crime scene.
Sorry. Not even one last one with the handsome cop?
Don't let the boring detective spoil things. It would be my pleasure. Right.
Oh, Dan.
Bless your heart.
Oh.
Obviously, I'm far too well dressed to be a cop.
She did get into a yelling match on the phone last night. But I assume that was with the Thai delivery place.
And I assume that's the poor dear's closest relationship.
What time was the argument?
I'll tell you if you hand me my phone back. I was getting ready to go out, and I totally remember the pic I was uploading at the time. There, kombucha martini, 10:39 p.m.
All right, I'll trace Kim's phone call at that time.
Top Meat? Interesting name for a Thai restaurant.
No, it's a dating app for LA's most fabulous singles, super exclusive. Seems you need to get recommended, meet a
Top meat. Top meat.
Sounds gay to me.
Sounds gay as fuck, but you know what? I approve.
And why would our victim be arguing with
I wonder
someone
if my
here?
cousin
It's
Chris
clearly
signed
a place
up
to
on
talk
there.
like us.
Please, I would
I'm
never
sorry.
get into something like
I'm
this.
sorry.
You're
He
right.
would make a stupid joke like that. Only hit. Oh God. Oh God. He'd make a dumb joke like that.
What was I thinking? It's way too exciting for you, Detective. I meant me. And him. Gosh, kindred souls. This interesting young fellow and I, wouldn't you say?
If you were here for the selection interview, I'll spare you. I created Top Meat for people exactly like you.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
And actually, I was talking to the lady. A homicide detective, huh? Wow. You just got even more interesting.
Funny. So did you. Just found out who our victim was fighting with. You.
Ah, most interesting bachelor indeed.
I think Lucifer's gonna realize he's like, is it the suit? What is it? What's throwing off my game right now? And he's just gonna be like,
The suit's really throwing me off. Like,
it's the suit, isn't it? And I guarantee you, Chloe's just gonna be like, oh, you're wearing red. And he's like, it's burgundy.
I can see him wearing like fun suits for sure, but I don't know. That one,
I remember
it's like too proper looking.
I remember the one episode where he dressed up like Dan. You know,
Yeah.
the exact, like, you know, blue jeans, tight undershirt, leather jacket, slicked hair, or slicked back hair all the way. Jesus.
If you didn't know her, then how did you fight with her?
She was nuts.
I'm confused. You just said you didn't know her.
I know her type. We get them from time to time. They want to be on Top Meat. They can't clear our high bar, and then they get pissed about it.
Oh, what kind of fucking dating site has a bar?
Also, not only that, this dude loves himself. I guarantee you, he turns around in his office and he masturbates to
I
these
hate
photos.
people like that.
No, I know. I can't stand them either. I mean, you know, look, if you love yourself, all right.
Confidence
all well
is
and
great.
Good. Confidence is good.
Being cocky is not.
Being a dickhead is absolutely not. That's no bueno.
That is so unattractive. I'm like,
Problem with her was she just wouldn't take no for an answer. And then she hacked her way onto my app, and then our users complained, of course, because nobody joins Top Meat to hook up with some random nobody, and so we had to kick her off. With so many celebrity clients, our entire business model is based off our ironclad privacy protocols.
Fine, I'll just get a warrant.
Good luck with that. I mean, how long did it take the FBI to hack one cell phone?
It's true. Yeah, the FBI having the problem with the guy's phone, the iPhone.
Hello, Miss Lopez. I've been trying to address it and
put the knife down, please.
So, where do you see it exactly? How? Well, for the record, I wouldn't stab you, not here with all these cops around. Oh, come on. That was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Funny. Also, dark.
Dark.
Right, fair point.
Yeah. Dark
But
humor.
It's cool. You know, being dark.
I'm trying to plan my ex-husband's memorial, and I could really use another opinion. Okay, so which one do you like best? Just knee-jerk reaction. Go.
That one?
Black and gold.
Really? Really? You don't think it's too ornate?
That one.
You're right. This one's simple yet
Oh my
elegant.
god.
See, you're just the insight I needed.
That's exactly me though. If I, like, I'll be like, which one? And someone's telling me like, no, the other one.
You're right. I love your insight is so valuable. Oh my god.
I do kind of like the white one.
I do too. Well, it's got a marble look to it.
It looks like it'd be like
busy tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
That looks absolutely nothing like our victim. Take note, Daniel. These
It
filters
said, do you like bad girls?
Or not.
Do you like bad girls?
I mean, Kim only got one match.
Okay, fine, I'll go. Seeing as I'm the only interesting single person here, I think I'm our one shot at catching the killer.
Lucifer, we're looking for a guy.
Your point?
He's a dude, and he's straight.
That's never stopped me before, Daniel. I'm so good at flipping men, they call me the skillet.
Oh my.
Wow.
Oh, I can't laugh that hard. Oh, no.
Oh my god.
That almost got me bad.
Woo!
That's funny.
They call me the skillet.
I'm gonna have to take that line and use it on Bobby in a joke later.
Yes,
that,
you need to.
It'll kill him.
That
shit
you'll
will kill
murder.
him.
You'll murder with that one.
Oh yikes!
Oh, the Paris shows were glorious. Yes, worth the jet lag alone. How was your weekend?
Awesome. Great. Saturday, went camping with my daughter, and Sunday, did a big Costco run. There's like 300
Too much.
hot dogs
Too
in the
much.
freezer.
Oh, really?
Small
That is
talk.
So
Small talk.
interesting. Okay, let's get the terminology straight.
Jean
Not fancy
Carlo.
schmancy. Sophisticated.
Oh, whatever. Why don't you just give me some tips on how to blend in with that crowd? Okay.
You be a randy single man. I'll be the new you.
Okay, I've never
Oh
once
my
done
god!
You need to.
Exactly. Meet Lucinda. Come on.
Lucinda.
Amazing. Oh my god! No! I wanted to see it.
I wanted to see it too. Damn it.
Why is Ella so fucking spooked of her?
I don't know.
Is this like a new development? Because like I don't remember this.
Oh god, it's so terrifying.
This is like how my anxiety is with strangers.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta get in the elevator before they get up here, and then I have to ride it with them.
God! Oh god!
I know
oh
this.
God.
Like I feel this, but not because I know the person.
Need some help there, sir?
I literally slam that button when I get in an elevator, so that no one else can get in.
Ah.
Good news, Ella. I've been admitted to the forensic shadow program. I am going to stick to you like glue. So I can
Oh god, no!
Forensics.
Oh my
Stuff
god.
comes up constantly in court.
Every time I get in an elevator, I slam that button like, please don't let anyone else in.
Close the door, close the door right now!
Detective. You look...
She let her hair down.
Female Lucifer? Well, that's what I was going for.
Killer, blue-eyed sushi snob who loves surfing and
Put it in the other ear.
Yeah, behind the hair.
What the fuck, Chloe?
Okay.
Fix that.
No, that's too much.
Lucifer, fix the damn thing. Fix the napkin. Oh, for God's sakes! No.
No napkin.
Yeah, okay. Bifold, flip, stuff. It's literally you make it look like a flame. Instead she just like stuffs it in there like
I
a
think
handkerchief.
she was better without it. Because you don't always need one.
You don't always, but I think it's an eye catch. It's an eye catch. You know, it's a bright. It's supposed to be a bright thing to catch the attention, to draw the attention to the suit.
Her hair's over that side anyway, though.
It's down, but it's going down and around it. You can still see it.
It's too much. Why are we picking apart the outfits this episode?
We got to talk about something.
See, you can't even see it. I don't think it's there.
Because I have to do justice to my captivating essence, but you'll get the hang of it. That was such a Debbie Downer, Daniel.
Daniel Downer. Oh my gosh. Here we go again.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, crap.
Hi. You're really tan.
Watching this, I need a drink.
Well, I'd like to surf in
You
your
want a water?
I thought you were going to offer me vodka, and I was...
No.
Anyway, at least the ice is broken. Now, just
yeah,
make
sure.
small talk.
So I drove up.
Time to change tactics.
What the actual
You know
fuck
what?
is wrong with her?
Enjoy the Prosecco, Lucinda.
Okay.
I don't believe this. Right, I'm clearly needed on the front lines. You just stay here and do what you do best.
Oh, I
What you missed was she
yeah?
took the
Yeah.
earbud
Any
and
fun
put it
plans
in
coming
some like alcohol and like walked away. So now she's by herself.
I was thinking of maybe getting out of the city and taking my daughter.
Oh, okay.
camping.
Cool.
She was
Oh,
probably
hi,
doing
Lucifer.
so bad because she knew they were
This is
listening.
Benji.
Because that's how I would be.
He just had 4 pieces.
If I knew
of
someone was
sashimi,
listening to
and
me,
we
I
just
wouldn't be
started
able to do
talking
well
about
either.
surfing.
Oh, lovely. Now, I insist you put your mic back in immediately. We can't hear a thing in the truck.
You were being quite loud.
Bingo.
Bloody hell.
Lucifer really just walked up and said that right in front of him, huh?
Save me from them.
Yeah. They're with me. Not bad for nada, huh?
It seems you were the last person to see Kimmelette.
I couldn't have been. When I dropped her off after our date, her roommate was still there.
How do you know that?
Because that's the reason I didn't go upstairs, like Kim suggested. I was trying to avoid Esther.
What, kombucha martini girl?
Do you know our roommate?
And to the extent that you can know someone who's glued to her phone and talks in hashtags.
Yeah, that's her. How did you two meet?
We matched on the Top Meet app a few weeks ago. I met her at the apartment when I picked up Esther for our first date.
Damn.
She wasn't there the second
He
time.
actually wanted to be around her.
So you can imagine how stoked I was when she popped up on the Top Meet app.
No, I
Underdogs
can't
are the
actually. You're
best.
saying that you used a top hat
Underdogs
to get...
are the best. Like, you never want to be with the person that's full of themselves.
Yeah.
Like we talked about earlier, it's not hot. It just makes you look like a fucking asshole.
Makes you a pretentious douche.
He must be lying, detective.
I'm not lying. I really liked Kim. She was different than all the other women on the app.
Well, different as in duller, more mundane and dressed for less.
No. As in she didn't make me feel like I had to be on all the time. With her, I could just be myself.
Wait, go back. There.
What?
Something small and compact and surprisingly heavy for its size.
Well, what's Miss Lopez's Aunt Rosalita got to do with anything? Doesn't mean Esther was the one to wield it, though.
My theory of jealousy is right, she was.
Trust me, Detective, there's no way that Esther has ever used the weight. I refer once again to her naturally sublime derriere.
Quinn, I'm sorry. It's just perplexing me. How in the hell did they get all this ice inside of that little hole that's on the top of this bottle?
What's wrong with you right now?
I'm sorry.
You got halfway through that sentence. I fucking knew what you were gonna say.
Because in all honesty, all the other water bottles up there, there's like 4 or 5 of them. They're all like this. There's something wrong with our fridge. It's too cold.
You know, you can just like turn it down, man.
I have. It was on like all the way up, like level 4, and I got down to level 1 now, and it's not completely frozen.
Imagine your fridge breaking by being too good. Like your ketchup's frozen right now.
No. It's the one out in the garage. We only
okay.
like store drinks out there and shit.
You're avoiding me, aren't you?
Don't be crazy. No,
Yes, just admit it.
Like my floors, spotless. There is no forensic shadow program, is there? Even if I had been tempted to help, and I'm not saying that I had, now that I know you lied, poof, temptation officially gone.
Okay, so I'm thinking big band over here and two long buffet tables over here. Or should we do 3?
Well, it depends. How many people are coming?
Just 350.
350? Wow. I didn't realize how much you still cared about Reese.
Of course I do. I'm heartbroken about his death. Distraught, really. Can barely function. Dealing with mortality was so much easier when I was just another clueless idiot. Being a celestial insider really sucks. I used to walk around thinking maybe reincarnation was real. Sure, it sounded bonkers, but I could still wonder. Still hope. Wish I'd never met any of you.
Aww.
So
She doesn't mean that. She doesn't mean that, I
like
think.
that suit more.
Yeah, it
has an interesting little like light plaid to it.
Yeah, I like the design on it. But
I like that one.
But anyway, I think her whole thing is this whole brush with death and mortality and all that. I think her whole thing is just...
I mean, up until now, she's handled it really well. So, like, she was kind of due for a breakdown.
Well, yeah. And also, you know, who can she talk to process her grief? Because if she says, oh, I'm the therapist for the devil, and his brother, one of the archangels, you know, is actually, like, visits me frequently and pretended to be a doctor. Who the fuck would believe that?
Also, she knows that her ex-husband went to hell. So that's probably something she's thinking about.
Well, yeah, because he did bad things.
Yeah.
And he wound up hurting more people than he helped, and he didn't repent. And that's the thing. I mean, Lucifer said it. It's like, you idiots can leave at any time. You just don't want to.
Right.
And it's because that instant regret that just keeps cycling and circling in your brain just keeps you there. And, you know, I have regrets, but I refuse to be held down by them, and instead I learn from them.
If you don't have regrets, you're lying. Like, everybody has done something they're not proud of.
Well, no, I said I have regrets.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like...
Yeah. Regrets are,
human,
always
so.
something that a human being carries around with them. Now, depending on the severity, your regrets may land you in jail, or may, be something as infinitesimal as me as a kid, basically you doing something stupid. A
kid stealing a candy bar from a convenience store or something?
That, and pushing a friend after he pushed me, and after I pushed him, he slipped and fell off a rock, and he hurt his ankle really bad.
Yeah, like, it happens.
And here's the thing. I ran and got help. It's not like I ran away and just left him there. I ran and got help. And, he went to the hospital, and his parents got mad, and I wasn't allowed to play with him anymore up until, like, a few years later.
Dang.
Oh, his parents were mad. Big mad.
I have a friend whose kid, like, stood on top of the slide and pushed the other kid off and broke his arm.
Oh.
Like, for no fucking reason.
That's
Kids are whack.
Yeah, and it's because we, back at the time, I didn't have any concept of, like, getting hurting someone or anything like that. And then when I realized that I hurt him really bad, I ran and got help as soon as I could. And that was, gosh, dude, that was such
Shit's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, back to this.
It takes so much effort to make these pics look so effortless. It's exhausting.
Well, so you're saying it's just all a facade?
I don't even know what that word means. I'm not worldly at all. Hashtag Barbados? More like hashtag bogus. The most exotic place I've ever been is the gym sauna.
But you said you didn't work out.
Of course I do. With real equipment at a gym. Not in my living room.
Maybe the motive for Kim's murder was financial. Maybe she was coming into some inheritance and someone wasn't happy about it.
I can't believe Esther was a fake. I mean, how did I completely misjudge her?
Lucifer, are you listening? We need to look into this windfall.
Detective, I think I've been spending too much time with you. It's turned my top hat radar rusty.
What?
Look, no offense, but I think I need to go and hang out with some interesting people before you turn me into a shoe.
Oh my God, Lucifer. Such a dick move. He thought he was so good at reading people. It's like, no, people fake it all the time. There's a whole saying, fake it until you make it.
I'm sorry. I don't regret meeting you. It's a lot. I've calmed down now, so can we go?
Lie down with me, Linda.
On the stand?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you really think about it, do you have any fewer questions than you used to? When you didn't know?
I mean, they're different questions, but they're just as many, maybe more.
So you're still every bit the clueless idiot that you always were?
Where is this coming from?
What?
They're about to like kiss.
That helps.
Well, they've had chemistry in the past.
Still
I mean,
sucks about
he
the
did
chameleon,
save her
though.
life.
Yeah, but I didn't expect this. I mean, look at him.
You know where it's leading.
Yeah.
You can see it.
I can't
Well,
find
they
any
didn't kiss,
sign
but
of that windfall.
it's gonna happen.
As far as I can tell, there was no money coming Kim's way. There's gotta be something.
So I did a little digging, and I found one.
Well, we're long past that.
Are you sure? I had to pull some strings to get this. It's an employment contract between Kim and the owner of the app, Mac something. Drawn up 2 years ago in total secrecy.
But Max said that he hadn't met Kim until she called him that night.
Oh, he met her all right. Kim hired him.
She hired him and then hacked his app? Doesn't make sense. Unless she didn't hack it.
It's the opposite way.
Topmeat's encryption protocol is impossible to crack. Except to the person who built it. Exactly. So if Kim created Topmeat, then who the hell is Mac?
Look at him and then look at her. If both came to you asking for funding for an elite dating app, whose project would you invest in?
Well, yeah, if you're being all
He's the
superficial and
face.
whatevs. Which many people are. Maybe Kim felt she wasn't fancy schmancy enough, so she hid the fact that she was the creator and hired Pretty Boy Mac.
She didn't get the money for the app.
Exactly. And basically, it's the Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs thing. Steve Wozniak, you know, is a very, like, he's a, like, socially awkward person, doesn't like being up on stages, doesn't like fights, doesn't like confrontation, shit like that. The man built the Apple II. He literally built the most revolutionary computer ever. And who was the face of Apple? Steve Jobs. And Steve Jobs didn't Steve Jobs was a decent designer. Like, he could, like, design, like, stuff to look a certain way and it'd be cool, but yeah, he basically was just the face of Apple because he was good at public speaking.
Semi-related, do you ever think that in our lifetime we'll have Apple cars?
I do not doubt it.
Like, right?
Because honestly, if Tesla's becoming more of the standard in terms of electric cars.
Once it becomes more affordable, I think that's...
I think so, because Apple, they have investment in lithium-ion batteries, and if they invest in, like, battery technology, and then they buy out some smaller firm that has built electric cars in the past, and they just brand them Apple cars, then boom, there we go.
We need to get a search warrant for Mac's place.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Excuse me?
Mac's lawyer will argue that all you have is conjecture based on circumstantial evidence, and any judge will agree. You're never getting that warrant.
Well, then it's a good thing I am exactly our killer's type.
Seriously?
Some alone time with the detective.
Not alone anymore.
Oh, Mac. What, so now you think Mac's the killer? You're just profiling fabulous people, aren't you? Enough for this crusade against us already.
Mac isn't fabulous. Kim created Topmeat. He stole it.
What? Another phony?
Yes.
That's often the case, Lou.
Explains the self-aggrandizing artwork.
Would you just help me find the weapon?
She sneaks onto the site, goes on one good date, and then wants to make the app more accessible. So stupid.
What's stupid about thinking someone deserves to be loved for who they really are? Kim was the brains, Mac. You were just the face.
Just the face? Kim was Wozniak. I'm Jobs. No one gives
Holy
a crap
shit!
about Wozniak.
Holy shit!
Jeez, Mac, what
Holy
you are
shit!
is fraud.
Oh,
Definitely
so
makes you boring.
baby, I'm so. Thank you for the validation.
And predictable. Watch.
Put that down.
Oh, what? You're gonna blow your own face to smithereens, Max? Quite heavy, isn't it? At least I got the density right. Oh, heads up!
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's just that selfish. Self-grandizing.
Well, I would, but I have no boring side. Even the most trivial of nights take a turn for the exciting when I'm involved. I just got to throw a man's own head at him.
I love mono black
That
suits.
sounds painful.
Like even the undershirt.
He deserved it for pretending to be
Yeah,
something
triple
he
black,
wasn't.
black
Really
undershirt,
did
black
waste an awful lot
vest,
of
black.
time
That's what I'm
trying
into.
to be
Black,
interesting.
People.
Although the
not
little
you.
cravat, the little cravat he has in
comes
his
effortlessly.
pocket.
All I have to do is just be myself. This calls for celebration.
So, Oscar, huh? Tell me everything.
Well, he was straight when I first met him.
The skillet strikes again.
Why is
That
she
one
like
was all
that
you.
about her?
I was about to knock.
Because Ella reads energies. That's the thing. I've been around people who are like that.
An empath? Is that what you mean?
Sort of, but at the same time,
Not
little bit.
emotions, more like intentions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. People tell me I have a very intense look. Like I look like I want to kill
I was
something.
afraid of you for 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's
Nate
the thing.
would walk in the room and my eyes would be like,
well, and it's because I walk heavy. I move. I don't have any like finesse in my movement. I'm just very blunt and straightforward. And people often think that I have bad intentions.
It's hilarious because like I met Nate and I'm afraid of him for like 6 months, and now I would totally get in his face if I had like 2 shots. I'm like,
it's because you ain't
like,
gonna
fuck
I'm a
with
teddy
me.
bear. You know I'm a teddy bear.
You'd be like, okay, Quinn, whatever.
Well,
Like,
no, because here's the thing. I'm a teddy bear.
No.
Like once you strip away,
we're
all
at
the
Chad's
facade.
show, and I had way too much to drink that at this
much.
specific show. I'm not making an ass of myself, but like Chad's playing, and I'm like jumping and screaming for like 30 minutes straight, and I'm being a very good hype man, I guess, and like Nate's 3 people behind me because I had 2 friends with me. And he sees me literally just start to look like I'm gonna fall.
Yeah,
and
you
he's
were
like
jumping because you like lost balance. You're like,
no,
oh.
I got dizzy because I was jumping and screaming too much.
Oh, okay.
And so I like went for the wall basically. And Nate was like right there. It was like Edward Cullen coming for Bella in that parking lot when the van was about to hit her.
Oh god.
And Bobby was like, "Oh, he actually cares about you." I'm like, "Well, we're friends, Bobby." Like,
yeah, I mean, hell. Quinn, when you lived in the same house as me, I was you were like very emotionally distraught in a lot of situations. I was just like, this is like
I met Nate in a very bad time,
and I'm glad to see that you've come a long way and you are where you are. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks.
What? I mean, I'm proud to see my dude.
I don't think I'd be where I am without you, so thank you. But well, I know I wouldn't be really, but.
Well, we all grow together. I mean, that's the thing.
True.
I mean, like, I've grown and you've grown too. We're both like.
I've grown in a lot of ways, but there's one way I haven't grown. It's right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Showing the Lucifer fans, because I did this in like another reaction video, but we have more consistent people that watch Lucifer.
Yes. Quinn is now sans titties.
Yes, this is the first episode post-op. Like 8 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think I already talked about that in this episode.
Yes. Yeah.
It all goes together.
I've been offered a position in the DA's office to help put criminals away. For a change.
Yeah, but like you would ever take that pay cut.
Yeah, I know. But anyway.
Oh, God!
There's more important things than money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like all the things money can buy.
Too late. You talked me into it.
I did?
Yes, this job is the perfect place to practice this being good thing. And bonus, I'll be around here more.
Oh, no!
I already feel like she's here a lot.
She hasn't, for the first, like, 5 or 6 episodes, we didn't see her.
Yeah.
And now she's been here more frequently.
She's about to become way more prominent.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I like this, Charlotte Richards, more than I like the Goddess.
I still don't, like, I know she's trying, but, like, she's not there yet for me. Like,
not yet, but I think she'll get there. I hope she will, anyway.
You know, it can be scary sometimes, but being who you really are is never a bad idea.
Hey, there's a piece missing.
The shoe?
Yeah.
Lucifer. Are you coming?
How about a nice round of Monopoly?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Face painting, maybe?
Wow.
I didn't think so.
Get back to it there, boy.
oh, Lucifer.
Oh, Lou. Jesus. Well, there we go. I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the whole thing with Lucifer. I think, he's discovering more and more that he enjoys I think it's where he's just been so caught up being, devilish that maybe he's actually starting to have this turning point where he actually embraces what he considered boring and actually finds some humility in the simple.
He's just changing.
Yeah,
he's been changing for a couple episodes.
Well, as Ozzy Osbourne said, I'm going through changes, and it's no different for Lucifer. So, yeah, I guess we're just going to go ahead and get on into the next one. But a lot of interesting developments in this. I mean, Charlotte Richards becoming more of a fixture at the police station now. Of course, Lucifer sort of being on the downside of, not being, the center of attention whenever he does the investigations. Chloe coming to the conclusion that, maybe she should get out more. And maybe she should just be herself more around other people. And then, of course, Lucifer coming to the conclusion that, yeah, you know what? Boring is good sometimes. There's nothing wrong with a little quiet, I find.
I mean, I definitely couldn't party all the time.
Don't get me wrong. I love to party. I like socializing and being around people, but let's be honest. It's just you need to have a moment where you just
imagine
decompress.
Also, is this the October 30th episode?
Let's actually look. I can actually look at it on Gilded real quick.
Because I'm pretty sure it is. I believe this is the October 30th episode.
October.
What episode is this?
29th. No, it'll be out on the 30th.
Yeah, because that's the edit.
It's a day. Yeah, they have these marked the day before, so it will be out on the 30th.
As you're watching this, we're all trashed.
Y'all are trash. Me, I'm trying to clean up the puke that someone.
We are having a Halloween party
on
on the Saturday the 30th, and
this day that you're watching this,
and well, supposedly.
Well, no, supposedly. I mean,
they might be watching it on Sunday. I mean, or like a week from now, or
fair.
You never know.
Yeah,
but
you never know. But
we are having a Halloween party, and I'm probably way too drunk. But they're we've already talked about how we have enough room to sleep 10 people here, so there will be more people than that. I think we're gonna have a good.
I know Kate and Kathan have their room. Nick has his room, which it's a fairly large bed. It can sleep at least 2 people. Then my bed, 3 people can sleep in there, but I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing my bed.
Then we have like these couches and the actual couch upstairs,
And
and
we got
a
this
mattress
down here, and I can get an air mattress for my mom's if need be.
Depending on, I would talk to like some of the people and be like, hey, would this be helpful for me to have? Like, do you think you might need it? And see if you need to or not.
Yeah.
I also only live 15 minutes from here, so as long as I like have enough time to chill, I could always just go home.
Nah, I wouldn't. I don't want to put you out, Quinn. I don't want you to risk it.
It depends, because Bobby will be.
It'll
with
be
me too.
Quinn. It'll be the end of the month near Halloween. If cops aren't out there,
Well, I'm not saying I'm gonna drive drunk. I'm saying if I'm good to, or if I can wait 2 hours and then go home, then I will.
Okay, fair.
Like like that. But I have a feeling I'm gonna just die down here or something.
Please don't die in my basement. Please, because
next week if there's another episode, I didn't. Well, no, that's not true. We're recording that one today.
Yeah.
Oh, these are so behind. I guess you'll never know.
We'll see.
Maybe like a month or two out, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, we didn't die at the party from last weekend."
I have faith that no one's
recording
going to die.
schedules are crazy.
It is.
I'm excited though. I haven't been to a party that had more than like 10 people ever.
Well, I mean, it'll be a first, and plus, you know what? I'll get the grill going out back, and we can cook stuff up out on the grill out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on the Blackstone. Yeah.
I am going to drink a lot.
And I'm going to be very busy being a very sociable host and, making this place very nice for everyone to enjoy themselves. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But, yeah, I've still got some work to do. I still got to clear out the corner over there so that we can put the mattress down over there. And
the good news is that Nick would probably help you if you asked nicely.
Oh, I don't want to interrupt his sleep schedule. His sleep schedule's fucked.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I try to maintain like a decent scheduling thing with him, but it's just like it's impossible.
Mine is fucked right now. At one point last week after surgery, I fell asleep at 7:30 p.m. and woke up at 3:30 a.m.
Really?
And I had to slowly push it back, and it was awful.
Oh.
I finally got it back to where I like it, which is like 2 to 10. But
really,
yeah, it was like an all week thing, and like I fell asleep at 9:30 and woke up at 5:30 one day. I'm like, yeah, tonight I've got to stay up later, so I don't want my schedule pushed like that. That's not a good schedule for me. And then I made it worse. The next day was when I fell asleep at 7:30. I was like, what the fuck?
Here's my thing. I had to do this to myself to force myself into the pattern of waking up whenever I needed to. I basically, my phone, instead of putting it on the bed next to me or on my nightstand next to me, I had to put it over on my desk. And I put on the loudest alarm that I had. That way I would literally have to get up out of bed, get up and go over to my phone and turn it off then, because at that point, by the time you get to your phone, you're conscious.
Do you remember when I lived in Morris Place and like I worked in Bristol and I would literally come to your house after and we would stream until like 2 in the morning.
I do.
I'd drive back to Morris Place, which is like an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. And I'd have work at 9 a.m. back in Bristol again. And I wasn't sleeping. Well, so at the time, I bought an alarm clock. And I put it on the other side of the room. So that for the same reason. Because if you have to get up and snooze it, right? Like, you can't just hit it. My motherfucking ass went and turned off, unplugged it, and went back to sleep. Like, I got out of my bed, unplugged it, and went back to sleep and don't remember it.
This morning when I had to wake up to go to my doctor's appointment, I had only slept like 4 hours. I got up, we got over to my desk, and I'm like, all right. I don't need to take a shower this morning because I took a shower last night, so I'm good. And then I sat down on the bed, and I about fell asleep sitting up there on the bed. I was like, all right, where's my shorts?
I had to be up at 4:30 in the morning of my surgery.
You had to be what?
I had to be up at 4:30 in the morning of my surgery to do like the pre-shower because they give you like this weird stuff to shower with.
Oh yeah,
to kill like bacteria and stuff.
Bacteria, yeah.
And I woke up on my own at like 4. Like my body was ready. I was like, let's go.
My body is Reggie.
Also, I'm pretty sure I complained about this in Lucifer reactions, so I'm gonna update on it in a Lucifer reaction, and hopefully I was correct. I I was complaining of being dizzy all the time. I think I finally found out what the issue is, and it's I'm a fucking idiot. So I have a vitamin D deficiency and I know this. Like, your vitamin D is supposed to be over 40 or something, and mine was 6. My doctor had never seen one that low, and this was like 3 years ago. And I never treated it. And now I've done research, and it turns out that if you have vertigo, a low vitamin D will make it more severe. Also, a low vitamin D will lead to anxiety and panic attacks, which bounces right off the vertigo and stress and migraines and crap. So, I'm getting blood work tomorrow. But I already know that it's low. I already fucking know it's gonna...
You need... Okay, vitamin D, like... Me, I do the one a day gummies.
I need more than that.
I take 2 in the morning. And they say 1 a day, but it's actually 2 a day.
I need like actual straight up high doses of vitamin D. Like when I get the blood work, they're going to give me like super mega horse vitamin D.
Oh my God.
It's like 1 pill a week for like to get it up. And then like...
I say all of a sudden Quinn's going to come down here one day and was just like, hey Quinn, how you doing?
And it's like... It gets it up really... I'm just not going to give you that. I'm going to keep talking. It gets your vitamin D level up really fast, and then you can take the over-the-counter one to maintain it. And see, I don't even think I remembered to take the big one before when I got diagnosed.
Oh.
So I'm probably, like, at, like, vitamin D level 1.
It's like, you know, Quinn, last time it was 6.
I don't even fucking go outside. Like...
It's like, Quinn, 6 was previously the lowest I'd ever seen. Now... The new low is 3.
I wouldn't be surprised, and if I remember, I will let you guys know what happened in the next Lucifer episode. Not the next one, but the one after.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll have my results by then. If I remember, I'll tell you what it was, because I bet it was ridiculous.
I bet it will be too.
But apparently vitamin D has a huge connection to dizziness and anxiety and stuff, which is basically what I've been fighting for 6 months, and no one will believe me.
I believe you.
Well, my doctors are like, there's nothing physically wrong. And I'm like, there has to be fucking something. It's not in my head.
There has to be.
It's not in my fucking head. Like, but yeah, we're going to watch the next episode.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. But we will see y'all there. Until then, I'm Nate.
I'm Quinn.
We'll see you. Peace.